So it is bright and early. It is 5 to 7 and Kylo just woke up like 2 minutes ago. So we're gonna start the day. Today I'm gonna, film how we spend the day at the hospital. I'll do a bit of a day in the life. So yeah, you could watch along if you want to see how we spend the day at the hospital. So usually the first thing I do when I get up is I'll open the blinds, I'll close up my little bed here. That's like this here. I'll close that up, open this, and usually I'll like jump in the shower fast so that it's done. And he gets his breakfast tray at 8 o'clock, so we'll wait before eating until 8. We'll probably just play and stuff, but I'll film a bit more later. So we are awake and I just changed Kylo's first diaper. Usually his first diaper in the morning is a big one, and indeed it went all over. His pants are completely filled with poop. So yeah, now I just changed him. I'm gonna put him down in his bed so he could play a little bit, and I'm gonna jump in the shower. We're gonna have breakfast around 8, and then he needs to take his bath at 8:30. So we go in a special room with a special bath it's basically for all of the transplant patients. So they have, we have a schedule that we need to follow, and his bath is at 8:30. And then we're gonna play and we're gonna go outside. Yeah. Hey, Kylo. So this is the parents' kitchen. It's a full equipped kitchen. So this morning I have my herbal coffee because I don't drink regular coffee. Yogurt and granola, homemade granola that I made, and a slice of toast with peanut butter. And Mr. Kylo here has some bacon, some bagel with peanut butter, a few cereals, and the nurse is gonna come any minute now with his magnesium, which I'm gonna mix with some banana puree. So it's basically a crushed pill. So that's why we mix it with this here, because that's the only way he'll have his magnesium. Because if we give it to him in a liquid form, he gets too much diarrhea. So you'll probably notice that Kylo's diet is a little bit particular. So there's 2 diets at the moment that we have to follow. One for his transplant and one for his GVH. So even though he's over 120 days post-transplant, we're still being careful. And even though his GVH is resolved, we haven't changed up that diet yet because we don't want to provoke anything gut-wise. So the transplant diet is a low microbial diet. So anything that you can't wash properly, like lettuce, certain fruits, they don't want us to give to him just to be safe. And then because of the GVH, we have to avoid anything with high fiber. So he can have like whole wheat, brown bread, he can't have lentils, berries. It's not recommended because there are lots of fiber in the berries. Dried fruit, nuts, oatmeal. So he used to love oatmeal. I used to make him oatmeal, and he can't have oatmeal at the moment because it's high fiber. So we have to be pretty careful with what we give him. So he loves like cereal. Like I had strawberries in my granola this morning and he pointed to it. So I gave him a piece of strawberry. So like a little piece here and there won't hurt him. The nutritionist said it was fine, but we have to be very careful with his diet. So we are off for his bath. I have this little bag here where I have like his clothes, soap, diaper, wipes, cream, everything he needs for like his bath. And yeah, we'll give you a look inside the bath. Okay, so this is the little room we're in for the bath. So because he's a baby, he takes his bath in here. There's this over here. So I weigh him every morning because they want to know what he weighs. There's a little setup, so that's where I get him changed and everything. So this is the little bathroom for the transplant patients. I forgot to mention that I have to cover his PICC line with some press and seal just so that it doesn't get wet. So I'm pretty careful, like I've been giving him a bath with this for a while, so I don't tape it. But in the beginning, when he had the Boviac on his chest, I would tape it. So every morning at 8:30, we come for the bath, and that's when they clean the room for us. So when we get back, it's nice and clean, nice and fresh. And after the bath, we always pass by the secretary's desk, Connie, and she'll do a bit of like physio with him. She like makes him reach out for toys and stuff like that, and he has fun, and the nurses come to see him. So that's our little like morning routine, you know. We have our breakfast, come and take a bath, they clean the room, we go see Connie, the other nurses, and he plays a bit with some toys there. Yeah, are you having fun? So the nurse just left. She was here because at 9 o'clock, Kylo needs to get his Tacro. So that is the anti-rejection medication. So she plugged that up. She also plugged his NG. So he's receiving 100 mLs of milk now. Yeah, 100 over half an hour. So because he's not drinking a lot from his bottle, we have a schedule to give him enough milk during the day. So he has his milk going, his Tacro going. The Tacro is 2 hours. And after the Tacro, he's gonna get his magnesium IV. So he gets four times a day by mouth and 1 time a day IV. He's like getting up now. What are you doing? What are you doing? And yeah, so that's like our morning plan. Well, that's how it is every morning basically. And then usually after this, oh, he's getting up, you big boy. Good job. We're on the floor playing now. Yeah, because after your bath, you want to play. And yeah, so after the magnesium, which is on half an hour, so all of this ends around 11:30, 12-ish. He'll usually take a nap, and then we'll have lunch, go outside a bit. We go outside for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on how the weather is. And yeah, so that's what we're doing now. We're just here playing. So this is a little like seat here, and there's like a little table. The physiotherapist brought this to us a few weeks ago, so he likes to play with that. We'll just sit, play. Sometimes he'll be on the floor, he'll crawl a bit. He's actually gotten a lot of strength back in his legs. So because of the steroids that he's on, he had lost all of like his muscle mass in his like thighs, mostly, well, it's the calves too, but his legs were very weak. Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong? And it's all coming back now. He's back to crawling, standing on his own, and hopefully we'll be walking soon, Kylo. So he's a little restless now, so I'll play with him, and we'll give you guys an update later. So the doctors didn't come yet, but the nurse just came to give me the good news that they are stopping his last dose of magnesium IV, so he's not even getting it today. So now we only have 1 medication left, IV. I am so happy. So no more magnesium IV. All of his magnesium is gonna be oral. Yay, Kylo! So it is 12:35, and Kylo woke up from his nap at 12, so he slept from 11 to 12, so a good hour. Just woke up, he got his magnesium by mouth. So as of today, no more magnesium IV. I am so happy. So he's having some beef patty with a bit of gravy, some rice puffs, a bit of chicken noodle soup, and some, yeah, well, he had the banana puree with his magnesium. You want more? Do you want more, Coco? And then after that, we are gonna be doing a bit of physio. We're probably gonna be like in the corridor, so he's probably gonna like walk a bit. They hold him while he's walking. We're gonna go for a walk outside. They have to change his PICC line dressing. So quite a few things this afternoon. And then tonight, my sister-in-law's coming to sleep here. She's gonna spend the night with him, so I'm gonna go back home. And then Joel's gonna be here tomorrow in the day. So yeah, he's gonna spend the night with his tia Anani. Yeah. So that's it. Also, after every meal, I come to the sink here and I wash all of Kylo's stuff. So my stuff I'll bring to like the parents' room and I'll wash the stuff there because we have to anyway. But his stuff, like, you know, his stuff is here. It's all washed. I just don't want to like use the sponge from the kitchen to wash his stuff. We have to be careful with that too. And I keep him in here. So he watches me like wash his dishes and everything so that at least they're clean for the next meal. So we just finished that. I'm going to be putting him on his crib for a few minutes. I'm going to go bring back his tray. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle. So usually like after meals, like we clean up, fill up water bottles, bring the trays back so that, you know, it's clean. Like I don't like having a messy, already that we don't have much room. I don't want to like keep this room too messy. Yeah, he's having fun there. Hey, Kylo. Yeah. So yeah, and then again, like we're gonna wait for the nurse to come back. She should be back soon. He's gonna be getting another top off of milk in his NG tube because he's in the day he really doesn't want to drink much milk. The nutritionist is not very worried. She says that, you know, this could happen. They have their ups and downs, especially like lately there's been a lot of like changes with his medication, so that could maybe, you know, have an effect on his appetite and all that. But we just have to make sure he's getting enough milk throughout the day. So we're gonna get that done. Then we're gonna go for a walk. Yeah, we're gonna go outside and then he's gonna go walk in the corridor for a bit. So we came outside for a afternoon walk. There's Mr. Kylo. It's about 2:30-ish. So we just have to be back for 3 because they have to change his PICC line dressing. So the nurse asked us to be back at that time. So we have a good half hour to just walk around. So we're in front of the hospital. Over here, there's like a path around this big ball here. And we're gonna go around. We usually go around here. I don't like want to go too far because I don't really know the area. And yeah, so we did a bit of physio before coming outside. The physiotherapist made him walk in the corridor, well, obviously with support. He's getting better. He's actually like putting one foot in front of the other, so that is a good thing. So we're gonna practice every single day, and then yeah, we'll get his PICC line dressing changed. Maybe he's gonna fall asleep in the carriage, I'm not sure. And yeah, he seems a little tired. The walking made him tired, but then we'll go play a bit more, and then my sister-in-law's coming later. So it's about 4 p.m. and we are playing on the floor on this little mat, and I'm blowing bubbles at him. The physiotherapist brought this, so we're having fun. Hey, Kylo, we're having fun with the bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. They're gonna be here any minute to change his PICC line dressing, and then around 5 we're gonna eat. We're gonna have supper. Yeah. What are we doing? Are we playing on the floor? Bubbles. You want more bubbles? He wants more bubbles. So I just realized I never ended the day. So basically I'll explain what we do at the end of the day at night to give you guys an idea. So usually we have supper around 5. After that, we'll pick up, clean up our dishes and all that. I'll put his pajamas on around 6:15. We FaceTime with my parents, with Joe and the kids, my sister-in-law. We usually FaceTime in the morning and at night. So he sees everybody in the morning and at night. And, I'll start shutting the lights, give him some milk. I'll put the music on his mobile because he really likes that. It relaxes him. And he'll go to bed around 7:30. And once he's in bed, I'll put my pajamas, get myself like a herbal tea or something. And I usually go to bed around 9 because he needs my attention 100% of the time when he's awake. So at the end of the day, I'm very exhausted. So I go to bed pretty early so that, we're both getting a good night's sleep. So that's pretty much how our day goes at the hospital.